Opening tip belongs to the Kings, and they'll have it first to start the fourth as well. We're underway in Sacramento. And throws it down. So far, so good.
Didn't take long. To get this crowd on their feet, and one of the most undervalued things in sports, the 13th man, the fans. If they get you going in a game, they can help you sustain that energy.
Perfect feed to set up the basket.
The okey doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Here's Westbrook controlling the offense. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
To Durant. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Westbrook across the timeline. He'll run the offense. Nothing going here on that drive. Easy pass to the rim.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Here comes the screen. To Durant. Going to launch beyond the arc. And Kevin Durant, all in one motion, hits it off the catch and shoot.
Every hero needs a good sidekick. Nice find to set up the three.
Westbrook into the front court. Down a point. Screen coming. Has a look. Missed it. Not much more you could ask for from the defense there.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Kevin Durant at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Career 88% from the line. The free throw, good. Caps off the three-point play. The lead is 4. Westbrook with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Here comes the screen. Westbrook. And the reward, he's going to the line.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Misses the first. Second one's good. Splits the pair. Kevin Durant with the rock. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
To Westbrook. Nothing going here on that drive. It's Westbrook. The jumper's off the mark.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot that the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
Durant. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Westbrook. bothered by the defense as he drills it.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Rockets in control of the basketball. Short jumper off the mark. Westbrook into the front court. Down 6. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Kevin Durant lets it fly. Kevin Durant. He's now 5 for 6.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
Westbrook. Add 2 points to the board.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Here comes the screen. To Westbrook. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Kufas, tough matchup against Durant. 5 on the shot clock for Sacramento. Shot from the lane won't go.
Woo! I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
To Durant. Fires the 3. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Westbrook. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
Ed, the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2. To Durant. Trying to cash in. Durant can't get that one to go. Westbrook with it. Right now, down 7. Here comes the screen. Westbrook. Nothing going here on that drive. Shot won't go. To Durant. Lets it fly from long range, and Kevin Durant unguardable. Hand in his face, he still hits the 3.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
That won't go. It doesn't take a brain surgeon to know that was not a good shot. From the painted area, won't go down.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Westbrook. Oh, he blocked it. And that one is out. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Nemanja Bjelica trying to cash in on the three-point play. Shoots it at 75% for his career. Free throw good to cap off the three-point play. That cuts it to a 7-point game. To Durant. And finally, play is stopped on the tie-up. After the tie-up, they'll throw it up and see who gets the possession. Harry Giles able to recover with the block. Young. Now Adams down low. Harry Giles tips it. Oh, errant pass as it's taken away. Durant with the basketball up top. His team up by 7. To Young. Down low Adams. Big man, Steven Adams. Missed his first. That one goes.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
To the rim, lays it up and in.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Fakes, drives to the rim, and scores. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Here comes the screen. For 3, tough shot. He hits.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that 3 despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
They'll get it to Durant. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Kevin Durant at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. The free throw good as he completes the three-point play. And the lead is up to 9. Here comes the screen. For 3. He made his first effort, but not that time. Durant across the timeline. It's a 9-point lead. To Adams. Over to the right side. Durant. Fires the 3. He made his first effort, but not that time. Here comes the screen. Bjelica, defended by Steven Adams. A pass taken away by the Rockets. The pass stolen by Sacramento. So important to take care of the basketball. Easy 2 on the other end after the turnover.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than it was defense.
Here comes the screen. Down to Adams. Big man, Steven Adams. 3 for 4. Good start.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Kings have the basketball. The screen sets him up for two.
I wasn't necessarily sure which way that PNR was going, but I guess neither was the defense. That makes two of us.
To Young. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Young to Durant. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Screen coming. Steven Adams with the block.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at three coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Thaddeus Young trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 67%. The free throw is good. Finishing off the three-point play, the lead grows to 12. Here comes the screen. From long range, very little's gone right in this first quarter, but with that three, look at the scoreboard, they're back within 9.
And Ed, Rome was not built in one day. You can't rush the process. Just keep chipping away. Chip, chip, chip.
Another follow, no good. We're through one with the visiting Rockets out in front. Jay and I return to the capital city of Sacramento. After this, you're tuned to the NBA on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you. As we get things started here in the second quarter. Here comes the screen. The Kings now with 4 to shoot. Knocks it down from mid-range.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
It's Rockets ball. To Durant. The pass taken away by the Kings. Hand in his face, still hits. You don't see that very often.
You know, everyone gets lucky from time to time. You played the probability game perfectly on that possession.
Durant. Beyond the arc for 3. It's good. Defense has to pick things up.
You live by the 3, you die by the 3. And guess what? They're living large right now.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Durant with the basketball up top. Up by 6. Now Adams down low. Steven Adams with the slam. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Gets it in the right corner. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Well defended. And now Houston has the basketball. Durant. Goes to the right side. To Durant. Shot clock winding down. Durant had made his first three, but that shot off the mark. And a putback slam.
Ed, it's pretty amazing how athletic bigs can be when it comes to getting an easy 2 points, huh?
Oh, emphatic slam.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
To Durant. Not giving up on that play. The result, a tie-up. New blood coming in for both sides. Not that time. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Corey Brewer at the line for a chance at a three-point play. 71% for his career. Free throw good to finish off the three-point play. It's back to a 5-point game. Houston takes over to Durant. And a whistle. Knocked loose.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Durant picked up by Brewer. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. And takes it away.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
To Durant. Nice pass to set things up. And stuffs it home.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Westbrook. He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
And he connects on the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. To Adams. Finish that. Sacramento ball to Westbrook. Here's the step back.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To Durant. Curling inside, stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Westbrook. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Free throw is good to finish off the three-point play. That slices the lead down to 4. Rockets have the ball. 5 seconds to shoot. Has a chance. Off the mark. Westbrook across the timeline. Down 4. Shot from the lane won't go. Here's a chance from long range, and the Kings able to clear the board. Westbrook into the front court, trailing by 4. Deep left corner. Nice pass to get things going.
And ISO basketball is becoming a thing of the past. Team basketball is back. And if you have that personnel with the versatility plus the mindset, game over.
Nothing going here on that drive. Swings it. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Can't connect. Westbrook with the basketball. Down just a couple. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Oh, Russell Westbrook. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
Here comes the screen. To Adams. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance to the three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Steven Adams trying to cash in on the three-point play. 56% for his career. And he misses that one free throw. Westbrook into the front court. They trail by 2. A bad pass as the Rockets come away with it. The pass Stolen by Sacramento. Whoa, what a finish.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
We get a whistle and a timeout for Houston as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Time to shuffle things up. Too much contact, and free throws coming.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
And hits the first free throw. Two for two on that trip. Russ at the controls. Takes stock of the floor. Westbrook. Not that time. He misses. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Shot clock to 4 for Houston. Fires the three. Missed it. The follow won't go either. And he'll go to the foul line.
And as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Steven Adams has got 2 shots coming. He's struggled so far. First try, no good. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Russ at the controls. No good. To Adams. The pass set it all up.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Westbrook with it. Down 5. Baseline drive. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
And Ed, here's my offensive theory. More touches, more points. This is a fast-paced league. Either the coaches adapt or you'll be left behind.
Adams goes to the left side. Has a look. That's no good. Westbrook across the timeline. They're down 3. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. It's Westbrook. Oh, Russell Westbrook. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field. Houston with the basketball. Sizing up the defense. Rockets with 4 to shoot. Lets it fly from long range, buries it on the catch and shoot.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
To Westbrook. Oh, Russell Westbrook. He's now 4 for 6. You can try and body him up, but he'll still run right through you.
It's the way he attacks that makes him so dangerous. He chips off a piece of your body one possession at a time. First it's your arm, then it's your leg, and then inevitably it's your soul.
Changes coming from both. Sides right now.
Number 33, Corey Brewer.
With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Westbrook into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Now a steal on a very lazy pass there.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Time expires to end the first half. The Rockets with the lead.
It's Jalen Rose, and I've got your EA Sports halftime report. The Rockets have the lead, but not by much. Clearly, the number of three-pointers these guys scored in the first half was incredible, and if they can keep that up, it's going to be tough to keep that team down. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Houston Rockets. The Kings aren't down by too much at the half.
And without question, they can put themselves in a position to win this game if they continue to rack up the assists.
Have a look at the leading scorers for the Sacramento Kings.
Game track. Steals.
Some very aggressive defense has allowed both teams to rack up a lot of steals. Ball security will be the key in the upcoming half, especially for the weakest dribblers. You know who you are.
Player of the half.
Kevin Durant and his court IQ were on display as he delivered the ball, putting his teammates in a position to score the basketball. His timing was impeccable. Here we go with the top plays.
Number 2.
The Rockets are in a tight battle after 2 quarters. Clearly, the number of three-pointers these guys scored in the first half was incredible. And if they can keep that up, it's going to be tough to keep that team down. These are the guys getting buckets for the Houston Rockets. The Kings
Had kept it close after one half.
I love the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impressed me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Sacramento Kings.
Game track. Steals.
We might be enjoying these first half highlights of steals, but I'm sure the coaches won't be in the next film session. Neither of these teams have been consistently able to maintain control of the basketball.
Player of the half.
Kevin Durant really showed off his court vision in the first half. When he's able to get the ball moving like that, his team can be tough to stop. Here's our top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Russell Westbrook with the rock. Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. To Westbrook. 5 on the shot clock for Sacramento. Westbrook. He engulfed him that time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
For 3, and knocks it down. Jay, the defender, tough to gamble that time beyond the arc.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough 2 rather than an easy 3.
Oh, big finish at the rim.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. To Durant. Screen coming. Durant. For 3. Great defense, forcing the miss. Deep right corner. To Westbrook. The Kings now with 4 to shoot. Count the basket. He's feeling good. Defense has to get him out of his comfort zone.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there. but he got the shot he wanted.
Oh, not a good pass there. That's a turnover. Off the assist.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Here's Durant for two. The screen sets him up for two.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Kevin Durant has it. Count the bucket for two.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Westbrook with the basketball. His guys down three. Here comes the screen. Blocked away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Scooped up. Going the other way. To Durant. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Westbrook into the front court. The deficit now up to 5. With a drop step. With the basket after a nice drop step.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
To Durant. With a drop step. Jumper's good.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Five on the shot clock for Sacramento. Fires the three. Man, that was a tough shot.
We love to break this game down analytically. We even love to break it down more psychologically. But sometimes it's just about settling into the game. It seemed like in the first half, things were rushed. Now we finally see them have their composure and their poise.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Corey Brewer at the line for a chance at a three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Count the free throw as well. Rockets in control of the basketball. To Durant from long range. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Scores on the step back. Unguardable Jet.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
To Young. And he buries it.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Reset here. Let's see what they do. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
First one, count it. and he makes them both. To Durant. Nothing going here on that drive. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
This is where I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Frank Mason matched up with Durant. Trying to cash in. Not that time. To Durant. Referee blows the whistle. Jump ball coming. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Shot clock to 4 for Houston. And there's the whistle. Neither player giving up an inch. We have a tie-up. Shifting gears. Here come some substitutions. Here comes the screen. Shot clock winding down. Another chance and a putback slam.
And I'm telling you right now, there's always going to be a home for a player in this league for a guy who does the cleanup work around the rim like that.
Over to the right side. Durant. Beyond the arc for 3. That one off the mark. It's no good. Missed that one. You want to see more, knowing the defender was still right there. To Durant. Oh, good work to step in front. The pass taken away. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Here comes the screen. Has a chance. Won't go. Durant across the timeline. His guys now trailing by a point. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
There it goes in. The fact of the matter is some players aren't taking that shot on a regular basis, but still have the confidence to make them when you need them to.
The Kings now with 4 to shoot. Here comes the screen. Off the assist.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Good touch, Steven Adams.
No. See, this is where I lose my mind. If you have that height, you got to throw that one down with authority. Send a message.
Able to convert inside.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
It's Rockets ball. Here comes the screen. To Adams. Steven Adams with the slam. Neither side is giving up an inch.
I guarantee you tomorrow on Complex's social feed, that play will have millions of views. And I'm really looking forward to this fourth quarter because the first three have lived up to the billing.
In the slam.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
And don't you dare think about the fourth quarter yet. The only quarter that matters is the one you're playing in right now. Finish strong.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Costa Koufos trying to cash in on the three-point play. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Missed it at the line. Goes to the left side. Right down Broadway, 4-2.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Not easy.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making a shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing now.
3 quarters down. The fourth quarter coming up. This game is all tied up. The Kings have the basketball. We begin the fourth quarter, and they made a heck of a run to get back in this game. And here we are, all tied up.
And Ed, just because the game is happening at 1,000 miles per hour doesn't mean that the team participating in it needs to play at 1,000 miles per hour. They are way more composed in the third quarter.
And now Houston has the basketball. Here comes the screen. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
Knocks down the first. Able to convert on both free throws. Mason with it. All even here in the fourth. Five on the shot clock for Sacramento. No, I missed a short one there. And scores. Strong take.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Mason with it. His group now down 2. Here comes the screen. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Houston takes over. Probing the defense. Here comes the screen. Rockets with 4 to shoot. Fires the 3. Yes! Give the advantage to the shooter.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a 3 is like shooting a layup.
Mason with it. His guys down 3. Screen coming. Rises for the slam.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
To Young. Spinning shot. Won't fall. Mason with it. His guys now down by a point. Free throws coming up.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just gotta let them play, ref.
First one goes down. And gets both to drop at the line. Durant with the basketball up top. Down a point. Here comes the screen. Stuffs it down with authority.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
To Durant. Lets it fly from long range. Oh, good offense, beating good defense.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Can't connect. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
It's Sacramento ball. Now a steal as the Rockets have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
So important to take care of the basketball. Easy two on the other end after the turnover.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Goes to the right side. The Kings now with 4 to shoot. Jumper's good.
The savvy players, they create contact. They throw their arms in you. They even throw their bodies into you. And as soon as you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
Slams it home on the putback.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
The Kings will use a timeout as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game.
You know, Ed, usually in timeouts, you see coaches give these rah-rah speeches. And what happens is it goes through the player's left ear and out the right. They don't pay attention. I've been a part of those huddles. What I just saw, though, I saw a coach snap a clipboard. No doubt about it, he has his team's attention.
Dave Yeager turning to his... bench at this juncture. Russell Westbrook, tough matchup against Durant. Five on the shot clock for Sacramento. For 3, and the rebound taken down by Houston. For 3, off the iron, no good. Fires the 3. Oh, that's how it's done.
Well, that change is inevitable. And one of the things that continues to fascinate me about this game, usually when you see a good three-point shooting team, their shoulders are square to the basket. That's no longer the case in today's game. These guys are off balance, they're moving different ways, yet they still have extreme shot-making ability.
Foot was on the line. It's a turnover. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Westbrook with it. All tied up. Just underway in this fourth quarter. And Durant able to clear the rebound. The monster stuff.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
KD with the rock. Oh, nice find for the basket.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Westbrook across the timeline. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. Here comes the screen. To Westbrook. The Kings now with 4 to shoot. Westbrook shakes free and hits.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Durant across the timeline. His guys now trailing by a point. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2" guard. Scary.
It's Russ at the controls. It goes down.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Durant with the basketball up top. Down by 1. Now ready for a couple of free throws.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
Costa Koufos. A couple of free throws on the way. He struggled so far. Can't connect on the first free throw.
Number 13.
Off the mark. 0 for 2 at the line. Russell Westbrook swats it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
It's the Kings now with the ball. To Westbrook. Turns and slams it down.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Durant across the timeline. Down 3. Here comes the screen. To Durant. And he's going to the line to shoot.
No, no, no. I'll tell you. The team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
And he connects on the first free throw.
For the Kings, number 0, Malik.
Goes 2 for 2. Kings with the ball. And he's doesn't look good here. The Kings are going to have to make some changes. You really hate to see a player go down with look to be an upper body injury at a critical juncture in the game.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free 2.
First try at the line, no good. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Durant with the basketball up top. Down just a couple. Here comes the screen. To Durant. He throws it down.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Scores from the post.
You've heard it before. Slow and steady wins the race. This approach might be working out after all.
To Durant. Screen coming. Durant. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
Five on the shot clock for Sacramento. Gets it in the left corner. Doesn't get the bounce.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
And hits the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Now a whistle, and it's going to be a timeout for Sacramento. They're going to have to draw something up for an open look at a three. From long range. Not getting the bounce. And they'll get the intentional foul. So 2 free throws coming up, and you figure 1 out of 2 could be enough to seal the deal.
Good foul right there. You want to stop the clock.
Nope, first one does not go. No good on the first, no good on the second. 0 for 2. It's the Rockets who are victorious as they win this one by 3. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Taylor Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Rockets edged out a close victory in today's game. I could get into detail about their play calling and shot selection, but let's be honest. We all know that the dunks were the most exciting. I'd be surprised if the rim isn't a little bit bent at this point. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Houston Rockets. The Kings,
Just couldn't close this one out.
while they did put together quite a highlight reel of dunks in this matchup, they did not put together a win. As we all know, style points never show up on the scoreboard. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Sacramento Kings.
Game track. Field goals.
Neither of these teams were able to make much of an impact on defense. As you can see here, they were each pretty successful with some efficient scoring.
Player of the game.
Kevin Durant,
Played the role of facilitator today, and no one is more happy than his teammates.
these are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.